Okay, let's go ahead and call the meeting to order, and we will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk, would you mind doing the roll call, please?
Steve Worsham.
Here.
Jason Groce.
Here.
Holly Lee. Clerk's office is here. Joel.
Here. Oh, that's back there, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Are there any issues or anything that needs to be added to the agenda? Other than the fire report, I guess.
Fire report and
Fire report, I've got.
Oh, is it? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have it here.
Yeah, it's back to new business.
Okay, then,
Under park, there's some stuff, small stuff.
okay.
Henry County trash pickup, taxes, and an issue with acting 911.
Okay,
And you got Corey, did you put Corey's contract in?
No, we should leave them. Is that, we don't have a website? Corey,
Yeah, we've always had it signed, we've always
Okay.
signed it, so I thought we should sign it, even though it's not exactly in contract form.
okay.
where do you want,
I've already got his check written and everything.
where do you want to put that in?
Of course, we'll put it in the trash
Okay.
and the clerk.
Yeah, and I couldn't get it in the agenda, so that's why.
We have the Henry County trash, we have the Corey contract, there was a third thing,
Taxes,
taxes.
just want to mention taxes for a moment.
Okay.
And, I have an issue with the active 911, invoice. That I need to get you guys to sign so that I can reimburse myself.
I was gonna respond to that. I don't know.
Do you have anything in?
Just that email address that we talked about.
Oh, the email address for the, fire department.
That's the only thing that I didn't see back on there.
Okay, yeah, I can talk about that as well.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and, make a motion to, adjust the agenda to include, the email. I'm looking for Jan's part, I wrote it down. The Henry County trash, the quarters contract, taxes, and the invoice for 911.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 3-0. Okay, have you guys had the opportunity to look at the, monthly minutes, from March 2026?
Yeah.
Any changes or discrepancies?
No.
Okay, do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as written.
A second.
All those in favor say aye. I was not here, so I will, I will not vote. Was there an aye from you, Jason?
Yes, I'm sorry, I figured something out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I thought the feedback was the fire department radio in there.
Oh.
It's not?
I was, no.
How rude.
Sorry, I put it
Okay.
there. So who was the second on the minutes? I'm sorry.
I was.
Holly was,
Okay.
yeah, and I abstained from vote, because I wasn't here.
Okay.
Okay, motion carries 2-0. public comments? Okay, there are no public comments. Officers, boards, and committees, report, Clerk-Treasurer's report.
Okay,
Go ahead.
okay, I have taxes for 2026 here. And once again, we have, we're being charged with the John J. Judge, I think it's the John J. Judge ditch. It doesn't say that, it says something different. Other assessment is what it says. And this turned into a good thing a couple of years ago. When the other clerk was absent for a couple of years, they weren't paid, and this clerk had to end up paying almost $2,000 for own money because I didn't send in for that amount because it was very small on the invoice. And the invoice total said 0 owed, and so I didn't notice that this little square over to the left said owed $12. So I would like to call, do you know why we are being charged any taxes?
I think municipalities still pay drainage assessments.
Okay,
Yeah.
And that's what that is, that $23 or whatever is a drainage assessment.
Yeah, if you own properties within that watershed.
What's the,
What property?
this one's different.
well, that's what I have to check, because last year we had, they sent us more property assessments,
What
and
address?
they were charging us for properties we didn't even own, so.
That's what I wonder,
What was
yeah.
the Button Street?
Because if you think about our land, does any of it have that ditch on it, or do we have to pay for it because we
No.
use it?
Well, the west side of town benefits from it, I believe.
Yeah, if your property drains into the ditch, you can be assessed, if you benefit from it.
The properties that are just to the east of Kennard Lake Estates, if that ditch wasn't there, would probably be flooded more.
So it would be the basketball court area that we own that is
And
now
then
putting us in.
I would think,
Well, you got penalties.
I don't know,
Oh,
maybe the lift station now, I don't.
that's why that's
Yeah.
the number that is.
And a lot of these ditches were established 100 years
I
ago.
see, I see.
Yeah.
Where it was, all these farmlands were put into it.
Right.
It's just continued on.
Okay. And,
So I just want you to see it and
Okay.
so you know what I'm up to here with that. Okay, this is the thing from Henry County Community Foundation where somebody will pay for half of one of those big dumpsters like we did before, and it ended up costing us more than the dumpster itself because people put so much stuff, we don't pay somebody, remember?
Mhm. Had to bring in a second.
So-
Yeah.
The issue, I believe, well, the issue simply is they drop it off on a Friday, they don't pick it up till Monday.
Right, and people who don't live in town, were leaving stuff all around the dumpster.
It just
And
ruins.
we had to pay
yeah.
somebody several
two
$100s.
years in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do this, this is a thing that somebody is donating for each town.
Right.
However, that people in town would like to have a heavy trash pickup day. And best way we'll do that if we do the whole town, like pick a date. and
Okay.
Do the whole town. So I was thinking that would be a better alternative, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, I think we need to make the rules very clear on what the heavy pickup day is, because
Uh-huh.
I don't
Well,
think,
they
I
have-
think it's one item kind of thing,
One or
not,
two, according to size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, you can't have
So
put like
what
four
I was
mattresses
gonna,
out,
if you
but
want me to, I can call and have the
Let's-
information for next meeting
yeah, let's find out the
about
rules.
what this entails.
Yeah. Yeah, because this community cleanup, I think is a great idea, but unfortunately, in my opinion, like a lot of things, it just got ruined by, I think, people that don't even live in town.
Yeah, well, it was, and
my
also
opinion, but,
people threw things like dirty diapers, it's people that don't.
It was, well, that, they'll take that, it was tires and paint and refrigerators.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
Yeah, we have a boat.
A boat? There might have been a
well,
boat in
they
there.
won't take dirty diapers and the recycle, that's supposed to be what they go through to recycle things out of that. So,
Yeah.
it was a double whammy of
It's a great idea, but I think it just got ruined, unfortunately, so, okay.
So you don't wanna,
I don't know. Nope,
okay,
but do find out about the heavy trash pickup though. Let's find out the rules and see how that
I
works.
think we get one
What do you
trash
do?
pick of the year.
yeah.
Yeah, and because you and I
Now,
talked about it, they wanna all do it at
households
once.
can call and, arrange to have them come, and it's like $25, it's still a pretty good deal. But they
Yeah.
have to call and arrange it, but this thing is a whole town pickup that's included for free as part of what we get in our contract. Now, that is, as you see, that is, it looks like a receipt, right?
This,
Yeah,
yes,
says receipt. And that's for the 911, what's the name of the company?
active 911,
Yeah, so Bill, gets the, bill on his computer, and so he sent it to me.
okay,
And, it's, this is something they need urgently, and I didn't know how long till it expired, what we have. So I went ahead and paid it with my credit card, but what I didn't realize was, and I paid it, and before that it said invoice. And I
Right.
paid it on the same invoice, sort of like you do anytime you pay with a credit card.
mm-hmm,
And it switched and said receipt, and there was no more invoice. So
I
I
see,
don't have an invoice for
okay,
and I called the company, and this really nice young guy knocked himself out trying to find a copy of the actual invoice and found out that their software just does that. It switches.
we've got an invoice number, but on here, but yeah.
So what I need for you to do is for Bill to look at it and say, yes, I ordered that, and you guys
Okay.
say it's okay if I reimburse me for that.
Okay,
That it's for the police, and that's how much you remembered it being.
Chief, that's that active 911, that's what alerts you to what's going on in town, right?
Yes.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, okay.
So that's why.
Is it just you or
All police officers.
all the officers? Okay. Okay. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion to reimburse Jan for $149.85, which is the price on the receipt.
I second.
All those in favor?
And I
Aye.
do have the,
Motion carries 3-0.
excuse me, I do have the paperwork that shows from my credit card that I did it, so. I just don't have the invoice anymore. I'll know that next year. Okay,
Jan, would you like for us to sign this?
yeah, please. And put a little thing that it's okay to reimburse me if you don't mind.
Seems how I can't spell reimbursement. Go, please. I thought that was funny. You should have put that in public.
Okay, that's Corey's invoice for this year.
Okay.
Usually Corey sends a contract. I would like you to initial or sign both of those, the blue paper and the white paper. The blue paper is for our records. And the white paper will go back to Corey to make it like it was in the form of a contract.
And
Because
this,
we've always had a contract with him before.
this did get approved last month, right?
Yeah,
Corey's stuff. Do you want me to sign it too?
Yeah, why don't we go ahead and approve it again, just in case, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Would you like to make a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to go ahead and approve Corey's contract for the 6 months, which actually started in January until June.
Okay.
$90, and that's for the 6 months of hosting.
Okay. Is there a second?
I second.
All in favor? Aye. I do have some questions about that, but, I don't know that they're,
You might get answers.
important, yeah,
You might get answers before you know it.
probably.
did you want to take a minute and talk about that?
It's coming up.
Oh, on down, okay. Here's the other one. This is the fire protection contract for 2026 from the trustee. which needs to be signed by you guys, so I can send it back to
You
them.
hold on until we get to it.
Yeah, give us 1 second, Jan. My goodness, get
And
together.
that's Porter's check there that you're flipping in there.
Okay,
So that's going out tomorrow. Okay, and, I handed, did you
Yeah,
get the?
yeah, we've got it in, new business coming up.
The fire protection thing instead of here, okay. Okay, then that includes what I have.
okay.
Yes, did you get any maintenance bids for vehicle service, fix the door and the lights?
So, I saw that, through last month's meeting minutes, I think is where I saw it, that, you guys had kind of changed what it was that you were after. So I wanted to clarify before I bid on it. You guys have talked about changing the lights from fluorescent lights to LEDs, is that right?
Like the picture itself, so that,
Right.
You know.
Right, the entire fixture, yeah, okay, well, and I know what those cost if you're wanting to know what those lights cost, but they're roughly $80 a piece. There are 8 lights out there, so.
But probably won't need as many, right? Because they're a lot larger.
Well, according to what I found was, so the new lights are, 5,000 lumens a piece. These, a 4-foot 4 bulb, which is what's out there, they can put out anywhere between, 7,000 and 9,000 lumens. So they are not as bright as those, but it said it's a different type of light, so that it will light it up. But I do think that 8 is a little excessive. You know, especially out there in the hallway, there's 3.
Okay.
There's 3 there, 1 in this little room where they put the mail. And then 3, 4. And I think there's another 4 in the mail area.
And Matt, the reason I ask is Matt said he wouldn't want as many.
Okay. That also brings up with the issue that there will be, you know, each one has its own box in the ceiling or a wire sticking out. That'll have to be dealt with somehow, whether it's just, you know, a blank cover put over the box and painted white. The other issue that we might run into is that ceiling has been painted twice since those lights have been, at least twice since those lights have been up there. It probably will need painted at least where those lights are.
Do you know which lights are out? Are they outside?
All 3 of them are outside, yeah. Yeah.
Does it make sense to, since we're paying for
I
this,
think that's right.
does it make sense for us just to do the outside as a start and then do the inside, with?
I mean, I don't fix it unless it's broke, but that's, you know, that's up to you guys. I don't want to stick my nose in it too much, but.
No, so the question, my thought when I talked about it last month, or the thing, is I thought if we could get kind of a picture that would cover up that spot that it's currently on, I didn't know how the paint would be underneath it, you know what I mean?
Right, so the ones that I priced that were about $80 a piece, they are 2 foot by 4 foot. They're low profile LED, like high output LED lights or something, so they would cover the same amount of space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Holly, so Steve can stay out of this. Would you like to move forward with the light? Would you like to move forward with this? Okay, do you think it would be better to do just the outside ones now at $80 a piece, at 3 of them, plus the labor cost of whoever does it, right? Or do you think if we're doing it, we update them all and have an initial cost and then never have to worry about it again?
Now, I wouldn't say you never have to.
Well, you
but yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like we don't have to get the laborer back out, we don't have to. And how many lights, was it 8?
8, yeah.
So 1,600 and then labor, so.
Well, yeah, right, yeah. Well, it'd be.
And then other supplies, I'm sure, right?
8 lights at, it'd be, $800, I guess. for $800 or $900 for lights.
$640 and
What's that?
$80 a piece.
Yeah, for 8 lights, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'd be under $1,000 for the lights.
No, I don't know, that's somehow I multiplied it times 2 to begin with.
That's why I'm not good at math either.
Yeah.
I can't spell reimbursement, so we're good.
Well, okay, well, so that, I mean, that, if it's, what do you think?
I think the ones that are not working right now.
Okay, so let's put it out for bid again, to come in next month. We're looking at the 3 lights that aren't working, so the lights in the lobby area, or the, out, the mailbox area.
Mhm.
And then we have the 2 door hinges, the 2 door slammer shut, issue.
Closure.
Closure, yeah. Was that all we had, Jan, do you remember?
So there was a dust to dawn light that was
Yeah.
on, I want to say the flag or something out there too. And
Didn't the post office take care of that?
they did. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, is they, this last month, they just took care of it. So,
That's the only thing I really tried to change, yeah.
okay.
So we could put that out for bid next month, and then 48 hours before, please have the bids put in the box outside of the town hall or hand delivered to the clerk, and then we'll open them live at the meeting.
Okay.
Sure you gotta put it in the newspaper?
Nope, we'll advertise it in the, we put it in the newspaper originally.
Yeah.
It didn't get any hits, so we'll just advertise it out here and on the.
Oh, out here, okay.
The post office will, bulletin board, and then the outside of our town hall bulletin board, yeah.
Okay, Menard's account correction. There was a motion to add fire chief, was not legally valid due to lack of quorum eligibility, for the votes. So add fire chief to the Menard's account.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to add fire chief also to add an authorized user to the fire, or to the, Menard's account. So that he can,
Okay.
purchase.
Well, yeah, as long as he knows he needs prior authorization before he just goes getting stuck with Menard's.
With prior authorization.
Okay.
For all of us, of course.
Right. Okay,
Our authorization from the board.
From the board, yeah.
I
If it's
will,
an emergency, do you wanna set like a $500?
it's already set, I believe, at $500, but,
Steve can
Total.
make that call too. Like, Steve can allow for emergency
Okay.
stuff.
I will second, that motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 2-0. Holly did not vote. Okay. Moving on to the police department, monthly activity report, 3 arrests, 12 traffic stops, 4 tickets, 8 warnings. Administrative updates, request permission to add decals to the other new police car, new to us, police car.
You had, that's the new decals on the one out front, is that right?
Exact same thing.
Would we give that check? Dale's check?
Do I have the old one? No,
Different, that's what's different.
For the car?
oh, no, I wasn't gonna get.
I'll go ahead and make a motion.
They said it's okay for me.
We'll let Bill put the.
It'll be the exact same price as
Okay.
the last.
I will,
No, you're gonna give his
Oh,
check.
no, that hasn't came up
That's
yet,
different.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were gonna do it under here.
we're going to, we haven't got there yet.
I'll go ahead and make a motion to allow, Bill to get the other police cruiser, binder.
Decal,
Decal.
okay? I will second. All those in favor? Aye. Motion carries 3-0. Go ahead and get the new one, decal, okay. Let's deal with, well, it would be Dale's car now, I believe, the old police car. Bill has a check for us, from Dale for that police car. Joel, because this is kind of odd, what's the best way to handle this? So those vehicles have to be titled to the town, right? This vehicle is already titled to the town.
Okay.
we auctioned it off. It belongs to one of the officers now. What's the best way to handle that legally as far as, transfer of title and that kind of stuff?
He's gonna donate it back to the town so that we could use it again, but he's the one that's gonna be driving it. We also have them sign a contract saying that he takes responsibility of the insurance.
Yeah, I mean, I think that sounds fine to me.
Okay,
Do
okay.
you want him to type something up to sign that says that he donated it back to the town?
Sure.
Yeah, that would be good for the record.
Now, it will be his vehicle though, if he
His
leaves, if he decides to leave, then that vehicle goes with him.
Yes,
Okay,
that's what the
okay.
contract states, that he'll just,
Okay.
I'll sign the title over with you guys' permission and then I'll do it.
Okay, yeah, cause no give backs.
Yeah. So what do you want me to do with the check? Where do you want me to?
Time to put it in.
I would say that's a good question.
Uh-huh.
What did it come out of when we
Don't
bought it?
know. That's why, does anybody remember when? I think maybe, I don't know if that's spot when Susan was clerk or,
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
I wanna say it's a possibility.
so I don't know.
Yeah, I think the rule is if you can't trace it, it has to go in the general fund.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, I think maybe that's what we'll do. If we can trace it back to it coming from police funds.
Just
Yeah.
miscellaneous general.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you can,
Okay,
yeah,
I'll just get this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thinking about this, Jan, it could have come from the garage fund, but thinking we had to buy it, purchase it, right?
And to purchase, I don't think the garage and motor ever had that much money. I think it would have been more likely,
$800?
well, I think when we bought it, it was like, yeah,
it was- I think it was
something like that,
$800.
yeah.
maybe within a year. That would have been a COVID year. You probably didn't have that many expenses set of garage and motor. Maybe there would have been enough.
Yeah,
I couldn't get
I guess I could try to trace it and see
Okay,
if I could find it.
okay, we might be able to tell from the title of that when it was purchased too.
If it's garage and motor, then what Joel said would be it'd all come out and wash because
Yeah,
I put it in miscellaneous general. What I was not clear about was, did it come out of the revolving police fund?
right, yeah, I don't have any idea where it came
And
from.
you don't remember,
But I think back then, we probably didn't have much in the.
well, now that's when you had more than you do now, because you were doing the tickets.
Yeah, this was 7, 8 years ago, right?
Yeah,
We
we
didn't
need
have
to,
much.
we'll look at when we took the car on, we'll go back and read the minutes, and we'll see if we can find,
Okay.
look at the financial.
So you want me, I don't have to put this in yet. I mean, I can wait a month, put it in the bank.
I think it has to go within 24
Yeah,
hours.
it has to go in
It does.
24 hours after
Okay.
receipt. You can always move it after you
Okay.
reallocate it after you deposit it.
And
Yeah,
then you Bill will need, of course, the receipt or whatever for the check, so.
Okay.
He gave it to us, whatever.
And Bill, you'll take care of getting that contract with Dale signed and all that.
Signed it.
Do you have the contract?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, Jason and I updated one. so.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah,
And then I'll
yeah,
give
and
you
then
a
I'll have
copy
the
of
letter
this.
saying they'll donate. I'll have it right one up.
Okay.
Sign it.
all right. Chief, is there anything else?
Yeah, one other thing I forgot, Sergeant Straw graduates April 24th for his Tier 1 Academy. And he has invited all of you to go to the ceremony, but I know there might be some restrictions, but I'm reaching out. He told me to ask you guys that
Okay,
he would like for you guys to come out if possible.
What day is it?
24th of April, and I believe it's from what I understand, it's the Mooresville High School at 6 p.m. If it changes, I will let you guys know. It used to be at the academy, but there was way too many people, they couldn't support it. And then it went to Plainfield High School, still too big, still not big enough. So now they're going all the way, apparently all the way out to Mooresville High School to hold the graduation.
okay.
It's a Friday.
I'm sorry.
It's a Friday, the 24th.
I have no idea. I think that's when they usually hold it on Friday.
Okay. Anything else, Chief?
No, that's
Okay, all right. We will,
There was one thing, so before the meeting, the chief asked me to look at the recorder in the office. The video recorder that we've had for 18 years.
yeah.
It appears to be broken. So, yeah, that is not working. We do have the new system up and working.
Okay,
And so the thought would be the certain sides would need new cameras, or if we need to fix that system. You
okay,
know what I mean? As far as if we wanted to have all the cameras working.
right, right,
Certain ones are on the old system, certain ones are on the new.
okay. How many more cameras do we need?
Let me put something together for next month.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I can eat. Let me add them up and do it right, because I don't,
There is one inside the, fire station looking at the trucks, so, there's not one in the office, but,
Yeah, I'll go look to see. I feel like 3 of them are on the new system, and
Okay.
the other 5 or 6 are not.
and there's one in here too, so.
Yeah. So, and to this point, so this one is an old one, okay?
Yeah.
This is something I've thought about for a while. If we replace that one with the new one, which we will, I guess, if we want to cover this area, if we had some kind of issue with this guy not working for us during a meeting, we could go back and instill the video from that stuff.
Oh, okay,
It's kind of it sort of would help as a
Okay.
backup, so.
okay,
But anyway, I'll put something together for you.
okay. All right, is that it? Let's move forward to, fire department. Fire department report. There were 8 calls, 1 brush fire, 2 fire assist, 3 med calls, 1 gas odor that I believe was outside of town, and 1 wreck with extraction. And all of those calls were responded to by Kennard Fire. The business meeting, there were 8 members, and training was on SCBA. What's SCBA?
Art impact.
Okay, on SCBA training, there were 6 members. Okay,
Scuba, right? The scuba.
Would you say SDA?
Okay.
I don't know. Let's see, also under the fire stuff, so the fire chief has asked me along this wall here if they could put, I think he called it a French cleat. Basically, it's a piece of wood that's angled in a certain way that they can hang things on that hooks onto that angled board, so that when they do their fire meetings, they can involve a TV and their like a pull down but like a pull down screen, yeah, that they would have, that then once it was done, they could remove it and put it back into the fire station. Just so that they didn't have to request this and go through all that to get that TV out there. He said they've got their own, but they want to be able to incorporate that and the screen into it. He said it's just basically just a smaller strip of wood that's probably 16 feet long that would go, 7 feet up the wall. It would be horizontal across the wall at 7 feet.
Can we just get a real projector screen?
And put up there, well, I think it was the thing that they wanted to be able to
So
put what they wanted up, whether it be a TV, 2 TVs, 3 TVs, like one for a computer monitor, one that's playing a video or something like this. I don't know that the screen itself was the most important thing.
yeah, I mean, I don't have any.
And what he told me was he would paint it white so that it didn't, stick out and wasn't a huge eyesore, so. But they did want to be able to remove the stuff so that it didn't get damaged when somebody rented the room or whatever.
I'm fine. I don't have any issues with.
Okay,
Only if they fix that tree.
only if they fixed it. He actually said something about it, that he would nail it back up, so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they're taking the stuff off when they're done and putting it away, then I
Yeah.
don't know what matters.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
If it's, I get the idea of making it hang, I don't know, it's gonna be kind of weird, like they're gonna put, wood, a wood cleat on the back of TVs to hang it.
I believe so, yes.
That's, something else, so. It's
But
whatever.
if anybody can get it done, it's Ron,
They
I
might want
promise.
to, they might want to
Yeah.
burn it after they're done, the fire department.
Yeah.
That's why they use wood.
Well, it is cheaper than making it out of metal, so.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that, I don't know.
Okay, because they were gonna put something up and leave it, and it became a thing, you know, with talking to me and that kind of stuff, that I thought, no, leaving things up is the best idea, so. And we did make sure that, you know, when Bill does his stuff, that would be, because he uses that as, the whole wall as a screen and whatnot, that would be out of the way, so Bill didn't have an issue with it either, so. Okay, is that something we need to vote on, hang a piece of wood on the wall?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to check and make sure, so. Okay. Holly, was there anything else from the fire department?
Our breakfast. The breakfast is coming up on the 25th at 8 a.m. until we run out.
Okay, what's for breakfast?
Sausage, bacon, eggs, biscuits, and gravy,
Okay.
and juice.
That's April 25th?
Yes,
All you can eat?
yes.
Yes. Okay. All right, wastewater department. Okay, so, I talked with, Jamie Turpin. There's some things that need to happen. One of them is the New Holland tractor that, was bought when they redid the, plant. It needs, serviced. So there's a belt on the lower deck that has, I believe it's broken. They're not for sure if it's even, you know, like the deck's been maintained, the oil's been changed, those types of things. Jamie's offered to take it to have it serviced if we approved it. You know, new belt, oil change, you know, greased, that kind of thing, because it hasn't been done. They do use that quite a bit to mow out there and then to move equipment when it's necessary. I asked him for a number, and of course, he's like, you know, it's a service thing, so he doesn't really know. So I don't know how we would do that. Do we need to have a number approved? Because it, you know, go ahead.
Can his business pay for it and that's reimbursing for the expense?
I mean, I can ask, absolutely,
No, I
Yeah.
don't know if that's.
because that's something else that's coming up too, so in the next thing I'm gonna bring up.
Okay, I mean, I get that you know, we have to have the mower fixed or have to have the belts
Right.
running and stuff.
Right,
I think,
And just in terms, it would come out of the maintenance fund, there's plenty of money.
okay. I mean, or we could just approve an amount,
Yeah, you can just prove it not to exceed amount.
yeah,
yeah, I mean, I just whatever, it needs fixed, so.
what, okay, dollar amount, what do you think
So
about,
let's
like,
see, belts are gonna be $20.
these aren't belts, it all depends on,
So let's see, belts and.
and it's probably gonna be fixed at like, a New Holland place or John Deere or something like that too, so.
So when I had stuff like that done on the bigger rider than.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hundreds of dollars. I want to say it was more like $4, you know,
Yeah.
it was somewhere in there.
Now, this is
More of a tractor.
This is a tractor, yes, yeah, it's a small tractor, yeah.
Are you thinking under 1,000?
No,
More than that?
yeah, I'm thinking probably somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000.
Mhm.
That's, you know, worrying that there's bearing issues on the deck that made the belt go bad and,
Well, I mean,
Blade
if
and that kind of stuff,
we're gonna get the receipt or invoice of what they fixed, so.
yeah,
If you think it's gonna be that high,
okay,
then we'll make a motion.
okay. Do I hear a motion? Would you like for me to make it? I'll make a motion that we, go ahead and get that, New Holland tractor serviced. not to exceed $2,000.
I'll second your motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 3-0. Okay. The next thing is, they need, weed killer and things out there every summer. Last summer, getting all the stars aligned to get to someplace to get it. Partly because my understanding is the Roundup that you buy off of the shelf at Menards is not the Roundup that it used to be. They can still get that, but they're not necessarily selling that at the box stores anymore. So it became an issue trying to get what it is that they needed. Jamie has offered to get the weed killer, purchase it himself, and then bill us for the weed killer. It's not a lot. It's 5 gallons of Roundup and a couple of gallons of this concentrated. It's called 2,4-D, which are both. When we're talking weed killer around the lagoons and things, it has to be a specific type of weed killer so that it doesn't mess with the water as it goes out of the. Is that okay?
I remember John used to specifically need to buy the Rural King because like other places didn't have it. But yeah.
And I think it's gotten even
a
a little more difficult to get it.
If he just paid, like
Brings us a receipt or whatever, we'll get it. Okay. Okay.
I'll make a motion to go ahead and reimburse Jamie for the cost of the Roundup or the generic form of Roundup that they use.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
You forgot the tire.
Oh, yeah, also, the small mower out there has a tire that went flat all summer, last summer. They're taking it in to get it fixed, at the, tire place in Town. So we'll have to, more than likely, we'll get a bid, and they're probably gonna take a new tire. I believe they're tubeless tires, so, that bill might be coming from the,
Nice down tire.
Town Tire, yeah.
They have to get a bid? Is that what you?
No.
They're not?
I don't think we need to get that, because we don't know what it's gonna cost.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be crazy. But yeah, it's just, they fought it all summer, last summer, and he asked me if we could get it fixed, so, if they were gonna service that, then I think we should get, just like we did with the other one, but it's just a tire fix, so. Okay. Lift station access road. So, JT's Trenching has been put on notice that we want a bid from them. They haven't been able to get together with us yet, or to get together with me and look at it yet. I did get another 1 to 2 places to get estimates from. So, and then that was my fault that I haven't even talked to them yet. Just because this meeting snuck up on me, I didn't realize that the first was last Wednesday until yesterday. So, I think also I'm gonna meet with Mr. Freeman and take a look at things and just kind of go through again what we're all thinking before I have anybody meet me out there. That way I don't tell them one thing, they give me a bid, and then Mr. Freeman has a different idea. So, I wanna make sure everything's okay. The other thing is the tree, situation down here. It is on there. The tree situation. There has been a company from Town called to take a look at it. I called them on Monday and then realized that our meeting was Wednesday. So I should be getting an estimate from them. And I have another tree company to call to get them out to look at it. But the issue is I don't have time to meet them. They're meeting with the homeowner, and I believe that they're meeting after 5 o'clock. So that's probably why I don't have anything from, Nicetown yet. Is that something that we need to get 2 bids for?
No, no, but I was also thinking maybe we should give you authority to go ahead and get it done, if it comes under a certain price.
Okay.
You're not waiting another month, you know what I mean?
That would be great.
Yeah. I mean, trees are expensive. I know.
They are expensive, and this is a
They're
monster.
worse than tractors.
Yeah, well, it depends. You're buying a new tractor versus buying a new tree, I mean, you know.
I mean, just to do like my tree in my backyard, it was like 800 to 1,000.
Okay.
That was just like, not even to take it down, you
Right.
know what I mean? So I
Right.
don't, you've seen how bad is the other tree? Is it a complete?
Yeah. Well, so, the homeowner, they burn wood, the neighbor burns wood. They've agreed that if we can just get it cut up, that they can take it from there. So that's what I've been asking, or what I asked that company for, was just get it cut up so that they can handle it.
You got a price in mind that you would be comfortable at?
I have no idea what that's gonna cost. But once again, I would say at least $2,000. And I'd say they're probably between 2 and 3, but, you know,
Do we have any ideas on where that's coming from yet, Jan?
Did that come out of motor vehicle highway toll?
could it come out of sewer since it's where there's a sewer?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably take it out of either, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in an easement, so,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, then I'll do sewer.
okay, yeah,
And that would be maintenance.
Yeah.
So here again, we're okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Would you guys, one of you like to make a motion? That way I'll stay out of it, since I'm gonna sign it, so.
Yeah, you know, you're fine.
Okay.
We're giving you the permission. So you're
Okay.
good. It needs fixed. It's been there since December, January.
Yeah.
You know, we know. I say that I make a motion to allow Steve to use his best judgment to either decide, even if it's under the amount we choose, that he may not go with it if he chooses not to. But up to $2,000 to have the tree cleaned up in that area.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Because you know, sometimes you get talking to them and you hear what they're wanting to do and you're like, yeah, okay, never mind. So just, yeah. It's probably fine.
Okay. Yeah, because that was the big thing that the tree person asked me, was it is still standing or is it on the ground? I said, it's on the ground, as far as I know, all on the ground, so. Okay. There's something else there, community crossings.
Really big, like it's.
Yeah, it's big,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Yeah,
the problem.
at least 3 feet, yeah. See, street inventory, of course, that inventory's been done. I have not heard from Dave, so I will get in contact with Dave.
I have not either.
We're running out of summer.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I hope we didn't miss the window, but, if we are,
Are
then
you gonna?
then I'll have a talk with Dave. I'll call him. Okay. Holly Lee,
I have no new updates.
okay. Jason, did I skip you?
No,
Oh, I didn't see your name on here. Oh, there you are. Oh, you got a bunch of stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
items for the keyboard, so we don't have to keep going to the TV. Okay, so as you guys know, Corey has stopped doing, he's dissolving his business, or he's not going to be doing the website stuff anymore. We needed to transition from his site to something different. We pay what, $200 a year, $210 for the name and for the hosting through Corey. We just approved the $90 that will take us through the first 6 months, right? So between last month and this month, I have redid the website. So this is the new homepage. We have pages for everything, just like we did before. So it's all there. Actually, there's more there. There's a lot of information that people wanted, including stuff on how not to pay certain tickets when they go to pay. It's not in here.
Okay.
We got this cool feature on this side. So, the police department, they got to have flashy lights. You can turn those off if they bother you. You can turn
We
them
needed
on.
flashing lights.
I thought so. But yeah, I don't know. We have lots of stuff. You can find Dave's court, look at, I mean, my bar is, moving here. So that should take us right to the listings in town.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So yeah, I got it all together. Here's the information and contact the clerk, the Kennard County people that people need, right? The building, the planning, bid info. So this was our current, bids that we were looking for, how they can submit them and such. I don't know, but anyway, so long story short, we've got this, we have a new website built.
Okay,
There it is.
nice.
And now what we have to pay for is just the name. So I have the prices here, so we can do 2 years of having the domain for 72. We can do 3 years for 108, so on and so forth. And it went all the way to 9 years, but I didn't know how crazy we wanted to get. This is basically owning the name that we're always going to have or own, but I didn't know how much we wanted to just pay up front and get, be locked into it. The domain protection over here, I think we should probably add that. And it's probably a gimmicky thing. But the thing that I read that popped out to me is if we don't pay, we don't lose the account right away. So I thought to myself, that might be a good safety thing, because if we do 2 or 3 or 4 years, we're gonna have to remember in 3 years.
Oh, right.
This is due, or you know what I mean? So, yeah.
People might not be here anymore.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So, the hosting options here that we have, so for a website, you have a name. So the name is pointed to a computer somewhere. On that computer holds all the files that shows the content to the people. So the left-hand side here is how much it costs to own the name.
Okay.
So this is us paying for our name. The right-hand side is the hosting. So if we go through GoDaddy, it's $15 a month.
Okay.
The place that I'm going through currently is $0 a month, which seems to make a lot more sense to me. So that's what we're currently using, is the $0 one. But we can always switch to GoDaddy if we want to pay money.
Okay.
Is GitHub you need to do more programming to do it, is that way it's free?
I don't think that's the reason it's free, but it just holds programming. So like like the files that are way to do it are coded files. And it's not like the older style front page or like the older website we had where you could drag a section of a title in and type the title.
So somebody that was gonna operate and be what used to be the master person, would have to have more expertise.
Yeah, they would have to know
And
what
we've got you
to edit. Right now,
Let's have more expertise.
If you wanted to go with something that could be changed by whomever, then that's where the $15 would come in. They will have their own like built-in suite of tools or whatever to help you build.
Because you keep the free one until you're tired of doing it and then bring it up again and
It's-
the other or something.
The good thing about our site, and the reason that I went with the GitHub pages is there's not a lot that changes on our site. Our contact information stays the same, like who they link to. All of our minutes and all of our agendas and stuff are saved in Google Drive, so that's just the link to the Google Drive. So our site kind of stays, minus like the bids page, or if we wanted to put something, change something on it, right? But yeah, I don't know. To me, I guess I thought, we went from 210 a year, to, gosh, for 180, we can get 5 years. And not that what was done before was wrong at all, because he had to pay for his hosting.
Right, right.
But this is just maybe a possibly newer option that we could just use. So,
Is that your recommendation then?
my recommendation is to to go with the free one, and so we need to pay for something.
And the domain protection?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, do I hear a motion?
How many years?
I don't know, how many years are you thinking?
Like you just said, we can get 5 years for $180, where we were spending $210 a year, to keep that domain name, but do you have a recommendation on that?
I mean, if we can afford the 5 years, I would say we knock it out. It's not gonna change, our town's not gonna change, hopefully. So I would make a motion to go ahead and do the 5 years, and with the protection.
And using GitHub?
Using, the GitHub page, yeah.
And maybe some kind of information page that we can put in the clerk manual, so if people leave, the next people have a way of finding these things.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to put some, and saying all that reminded me too. When we want to explore the Microsoft Office 365 again and all that, it is something that can be purchased through GoDaddy, and they typically give you a good deal for the first year.
Because I would really like that. That's to tell you my grandmother's for the last 2 months.
So when I was looking at the prices earlier, they were offering 83% off. I don't remember exactly what the price was, but it was pretty cheap for the year. I'll say under $100 for a year.
For which?
For Microsoft 365,
Okay.
and give Jan, Word and all that stuff.
Okay,
The first year, I absolutely would say it's a steal to get it for the first year for that price. And then if we continued after that, when it goes to normal price, which is probably $10 a month or something like that, then maybe decide then. But
okay.
I guess I'll go ahead and make a motion to get the first year of just the Microsoft Office package for through GoDaddy for the clerk's office.
It's included in this.
It would be in addition to that.
It's in addition to that. Okay, so let's deal with this one first. So
Yeah.
the motion was for 5 years with domain protection using GitHub,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, do I hear a second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries 3-0. Okay, and then the other was for, you just said it, Microsoft Office.
Office, yeah.
365 or something, yeah.
And I will say it will be under $100 for the
Okay.
first year, because I don't know exactly the price, but it was 83% off, so.
Okay. Were you gonna make that motion?
I will make a motion to go ahead and get Microsoft Office for 365 for the clerks to use for at least this year.
I will second that motion. All those in favor? Aye. Motion carries. Okay, the other question I had, our email addresses will stay the same on this?
Yes. So one of the other things I saw, and I haven't explored it much, but I did see that by doing this, or by doing one of them, we should be able to make, let me look into that more, but it said that we should be able to make anonymous email addresses. And basically what that would be is we would come up with like media@kennardtown.com, and then when somebody emails that, it would just come over to you, or it would go to.
Oh, I see. Yeah, right.
Kind of fake,
Okay,
factory.
but we would still keep our,
Everything should be the same, yeah.
Okay,
I won't want to.
and all that stuff that's in our emails will then follows with it or no?
No, what we're talking about with the officers is trying to do something separate for Jan to have, it'll be different.
Well, no, I'm talking about the, like everything that's in our emails now. When it changes, all that stuff will still be in our emails. Yes?
Yes,
Okay.
it's different things, two different.
Because we still.
Yeah, I knew that the Office 365 was something different. But no, I was talking like, the emails that, we can go back a couple of years and search our emails for stuff.
Yeah, all that will.
All that will
still be
stay
in Google, and then, all
Okay.
that should be fine.
Okay.
So the one thing I will say, it sounds like you're already there, but the clerk's office definitely does not want an email change to the clerk's office. I just went through,
Or you make clerk@kennardtown.com?
yeah.
Yes, no, we would keep that the same.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
to .gov.
Well, the thing is, I'm struggling to get back into the ARPA thing,
Yeah.
because of the email change we made. So I'm not gonna, that's a big deal for the stuff I do.
Okay.
Like it, you need to go testify in a court of law to say that you are who you are, to change the email kind of thing.
Okay, old business. Is there any old business? Not that I can remember either. Okay. New business, the Greensboro Township Fire Contract. We have that here, right?
The headline is, instead of 6,000 a year, we're getting 10.
From, the township? Okay.
So, yay, Dakota.
Okay, well, I will make a motion to go ahead and sign the, township trustee fire contract for, 2026.
I'll second the motion.
All those in favor? Aye, motion carries 2-0. Okay, next to new business, basketball court light, suffered some wind damage. I did get a chance to get out and look at it. It's not the pole, it's the base. Do we know where those came from? No. Okay. So basically the base comes up, it's got another piece of metal welded to the top, that's kind of a cone. And then it goes into like a stem that light sits on. That part of the cone has rusted and broken, and that's what's collapsed. The pole is still halfway straight. So it needs a new base, or it needs a welder to be able to fix,
I may be
that
able
base.
to track down
okay,
where we got those.
okay. That would probably be because they just
We
bolt
know
to the
when we
concrete.
got those. Do you remember when we got those? The year roughly?
When did we build the basketball court?
It was long after that.
Yeah, 29.
I just meant I needed a year.
I think we built the court in 19.
Yeah, I was thinking 18, 19.
Yeah.
I think we got those lights in 22, 23.
And it was through the white grant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I might be able, I know somewhere I have the,
I didn't pay attention, but chances are the name's on the post. But, I don't
but it
know.
was over the internet that she got it.
I do believe so, yeah.
And it was a lighting company of some sort on the internet, as I remember.
Yeah.
And I believe if I can find the thing, I can go into the.
And it might be in our best interest
Yeah.
if those bases aren't too expensive to order 2 of them, because the other ones start to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And they just bolt to the, concrete post that was put in the ground, so.
Is there insurance that would pay for it?
I don't know that it would be worth the money, because it can't be that expensive, because I would imagine those lights were only like $300-400, so. Huh?
22.
$2,200?
We did it in 22.
Oh, did it, 22, I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, wow, that's
Can you see the name of the company? which are in there.
When I had somebody look at it, it looked like the backside of it had, like a hole had been rusted through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
So you're thinking they stand it back up and can fix that up?
Maybe, well, it kind of crunched the cone part of that gives it all of its strength, and then, like I said, it's rusted right there too, and somebody had bent it back, and it just fell right back over.
I saw that it was straight, a
Ish.
few days after,
Yeah.
and I thought, look, Steve's got up.
No, I was like, I know who bent it back straight, and they did a great job, but it was already too late, that metal had given up, and like I said, it's like caved in on that dome part, which now it doesn't have any strength. So I don't know, even welding it, I think it would have to be taken, that end part had to be taken off and another one fashioned and put on there, so, in order for it to have any strength again, so.
I'll look for it tomorrow and see what I
Okay.
can find. Do you
Okay.
want, and I'll email it to you if you want to go ahead and look into it.
If you can find the company, we'll see if we can't just order that base. I'll go out and get some measurements and
Parts
stuff.
or something, yeah.
And I'll go take a better look and see if the name is not on the sticker on the side of that light.
We want to make a motion to order the base when we find it, so it's ready to.
Sure.
I'll go ahead and make a motion to order at least 2 lights,
2 bases,
2 bases,
Okay.
and or lights if we have to,
okay.
if it comes under.
Because I think the light and the pole were separate things.
Okay,
Yeah.
then, yeah, of course, just the broken.
The pole, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Two poles,
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
we'll fix them up at the same time.
I will second that. All those in favor? Aye. Motion carries, 3-0. Announcements. The Easter egg extravaganza, was held and was a great success. Thanks to Holly Lee, her army of volunteers, Mike, is it called the Wiener Wagon? Mike's Wiener Wagon, and, all that participated in the Easter egg hunt. Also, wasn't it, if anybody has any leftover plastic eggs, bring them to the pantry, so that we can continue to put this on, and the more eggs, the better, so.
And Mike donated some of the proceeds to the town or to?
No, the pantry.
Pantry.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks, Mike. I know you're watching. So, okay. The next meeting is, May 13th, 2026. Is there anything else on the board? Okay. All right, so this is the portion where we, pay the bills. So if you'd like to stay and watch us pay the bills, that'd be great. If not, we will catch you May 13th, 2026. Clerk, bring on the bills.
Have a good night, guys. See you later.
Yeah, I'll shake hands later, thank you. Not all at once.
Thousands of viewers around there. All right, I'll see you guys.
See you, Joel,
See
thanks.
ya.
Have a good night.
Be careful about the crowd outside.
Yeah, watch your back up noise.
Yeah, I've had several people recognize me from out in the community just seeing these videos.
Really?
Yeah.
You got us there, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
know, wow.
Finished it off well.
Yeah.
A lot of people are watching.
I
this.
believe it.
Yeah.
All for it.
Thank you for the 365.
I got your ribbon back. You got your ribbon back in there for your typing. That ribbon that wasn't gone, so you couldn't type, you didn't have your stuff on the top. You have to hit escape. It said it at the very
I
bottom.
think of it as a bar, and so.
Oh,
I
I
think
mean,
we're talking about-
menu bar. But, when you go there, when you don't see it, or like it was,
Mhm.
if you hit escape, it brings it back.
Oh, escape? Okay, I was looking all over for a little.
Well,
Did it
I
to
was too, and down in the left-hand corner, it says it in black background with white writing, it says hit escape to see the.
Oh, for heaven's sake, okay.
Because I was to the point where I was like, I'm gonna have to search, I'm gonna have to,
Okay,
you know, and I
yeah,
saw
well,
it.
I did do a search. I don't know.
I wonder how you got it there, like, how do you get it to,
Go away,
yeah.
I don't know.
What
I
is it?
think just suddenly it wasn't there, so I probably clicked it and didn't realize it was something, you know.
Sign that, please. Oh, you did. Do we need to include agendas, that stuff now,
Mm,
To what question?
the minutes and all that kind of stuff?
No, that's the state board of accounts thing.
Oh,
We
right,
have,
right.
stored online, or, you know.
Okay. Excuse me.
Did you feel, Holly, did you think that that way of handling the invoice was sufficient? Reimburse myself?
Mhm.
Next year, I'll remember to photocopy it before I did it.
Mhm.
Didn't expect that.
Gosh, I hate that 9-star bill is so high.
Well, oh, there's, we've had a strange thing, that phenomenon happening here in Kennard with the mail, and it has nothing to do with the Kennard post office. But you're saying that made me remember, that's more than 1 month's worth, even though I had paid it. We're getting our bills really slowly, and I sent out the sewer bills come all at once from Dale Bill.
Yes.
And there are people still getting their March bill now.
Oh,
They're trickling in, about half the people, a third of the people or so got them in a timely manner, and the rest of them just came trickling in. And then when I sent bills out last month to pay, a lot of the invoices that came back, people didn't receive them. And Matt said that they found out that the regional hub places in Indianapolis and Muncie are way backed up.
I know that the one in Indianapolis has been pretty bad for a while.
Yeah, so what I did this month is I did not put any penalties on anybody, I just didn't run the penalties. And whenever they paid, it went in there with no penalty.
Okay.
I see the bookkeeping software here. Didn't they have a cloud thing coming that we were looking at?
Yeah, but that was my next thing to bring up. Do you want to call them since you may know more of what to ask? Should I do? Just call and tell them the regular number and, they'll route you to I think it's a salesperson that you'll be talking with.
Okay.
Okay,
Holly asked earlier about email, and I skipped it. The email for the fire department was created. It's VFW.
I did not spray, not yet.
It's on the website.
Nope, I haven't done anything this year.
Maybe Holly did it.
we are live on YouTube, just FYI. Okay.
It's like,
Okay, I got
VFW. No.
That's why I was asking.
VFD. And, at kiddernight.com. And, I believe I emailed wrong with your password stuff to like reset it or to set it up or whatever. would you rather me email that to you?
Email it to me,
To
please.
you, okay.
I want,
Um, yeah, but I added that last, somewhere between last.
So that's the new one, are we using that yet?
Well, it is, my understanding is it was set up so that they could, it is on the website for like general comments or questions, like they email that for the fire questions. And, but yeah, I mean, it's somebody has, it should work, yeah, today.
So we're not using it, it's simple, we're gonna continue sending one through the Newcastle
Send it.
email.
So Huffman's email, yes, send it to him. His is a Newcastle one, but this email is gonna be for the membership.
Okay,
This is gonna be what everybody has, we have a laptop in there, so everybody's gonna have access to this email in that office.
will you have the dedicated one just to you?
Just my own personal,
So
I
I
wrote
should
it,
continue as
Danny at a bear one.
as I have.
That's what I
Clerk, could you give us one minute? Let's get this approved and we'll get out of here. Okay. I will make a motion to go ahead and accept the bills for dated 4/8/2026. Do I hear a second?
I second.
All those in favor? Aye. I will also make a motion to adjourn this month's meeting at 8:16. Do I hear a second? All those in favor? Aye. Motion carries 3-0. Meeting is now adjourned.